Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, the Lib Dems have actually come up, and I know it seems strange, but they've actually come up with a pretty half-decent idea. We know one of the problems that faces us all, really, is a lack of banks. And often in small towns or villages, banks pull out, and, it can be, a hell of a slog to get to another branch. And doubly so if you don't have great transport links, or you are literally out in the middle of nowhere, as you often can be in, say, the Highlands. But they've come up with this genius, really, quite clever idea, in that the last branch of whatever bank, it doesn't matter who the bank is, Barclays, Lloyds, whatever, but the last branch in any town should be exempted from business rates, thus making it financially viable to keep the branch open in that town. Why has nobody else thought of that before? I mean, that's quite a good idea. I've heard of proposals to have what's basically a unibank, which would be a single branch, but which all banks would utilise. So you could go in there and you can make payments or deposits or whatever, be they Lloyds, Barclays, you name it, Santander. They all share the facilities. That also is a good idea, and if that was, Barclays, if that was business rates free as well, then you'd have people with access to local banks, something that a lot of people like, especially older people, to be fair. But even someone like me who does virtually everything digitally, I still like a good, actual, solid bank building, because sometimes you need to go in and discuss various things, and it's nice to know that there's someone there. Or you might need a letter of introduction, which I have had to do recently, for example. And to do that, I had to actually travel about 20 miles to find my nearest branch of my bank to go in and ask them to do it. And they did. It took about 10 minutes. It was absolutely fine. But they won't do it online or over the phone or anything. You have to go in. Well, that's okay for me with a sort of 20-minute journey, 20-mile journey. But you get someone where it could be an hour each way, and it starts becoming problematic. So yeah, well done to the Lib Dems, actually having a good idea. Who knew they had it in them? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks a lot. Bye.